What up, world? This is your boy Elmo, the Universal Humanitarian. You already know. And welcome to the Universal Humanitarian Show, where like-minded individuals come together and spread truth and knowledge to humanity. And today I got my brother, creator brother. I'll let him introduce himself.
Hello, I'm Ezichiade. I am what you might call a shamanic light worker. So, what that means is I am not only a practitioner, a light worker, but also I use elements and other things to enhance our beingness, our understanding of our environment and how to
Right.
cope with our environment, I would say is probably the most important part because
Mm-hmm.
there's so much radiation around us that it's constantly bombarding us. And when we use our cell phones, it interferes with our brain synapses.
Mm-hmm.
Orgonite helps change your aura so that those EMF frequencies just roll over you. So that's one of the main things that people are getting Orgonite for, is this new thing with 5G. 5G is, you know, a very intense radiation, and
Mm-hmm.
nobody really knows what the ultimate effect of it will be. So having Orgonite on your person and in your home is probably more crucial now than ever before.
Would you say being exposed to all the radiation can cause sickness to your physical body?
You're talking about 5G,
Yeah,
or
being exposed to all the radiation, like without
yes,
proper
yes,
protection.
right. And see, the thing about it is we've had this going on for so long, it's
Mm-hmm.
changing our DNA. It's mutating us. So these mutations are shortening our lifespan, causing more disease. So Orgonite, not only on your person, but there are devices that you can put in your home to create a quantum grid, an
Mm-hmm.
orgon grid. So that's another product that we offer, is a orgon quantum grid. And what that is it's basically 4 devices that you put in the 4 corners of your home, and they create a space of positive energy. And that positive energy is healthy for you. It's a healthy sanctuary. Now, if you have
Mm-hmm.
a large house, you may need more than 4. Or if you have a lot of negative energy, like say the dead,
Right.
ghosts, spiritual beings that are on a very low vibrational level, they may interfere with your progress, with your dreams, what have you. So
Right.
having an Orgonite grid in your home will help reduce that, if not
Right.
eliminate it entirely. Yeah.
Right. Right. That's very valuable information for the people to know to protect also not their physical body but their etheric body.
Say that again.
I say it's very important for people not to only protect their physical body but also their etheric body or the spiritual body.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. This is something that the medical community, modern science, so to say, does not necessarily recognize. So, um, what we think about is, if the way I explain it, if
Mm-hmm.
you think about the density of particles, the size of particles. For instance, we're made of atoms, so those are atomic particles. But if
Mm-hmm.
you consider the particles that make up atoms, now we're talking about finer and smaller particles. So
Mm-hmm.
if we're thinking about etheric particles, your aura, uh, chi, prana, we're talking about ultra fine particles. They still
Mm-hmm.
operate in much the same way that regular physics operates, right? That, like, say, more dense or heavier particles are on the lower end, and higher and finer, higher, more energetic particles are at a higher state or a higher level. So
Right.
the principles that Orgonite work under um, draw chi, draw these very fine, high particles to the device, and it intermingles with your aura. And as a byproduct, the crystal inside, the quartz crystal, transmutes dark energy to light.
Right.
So it raises your vibratory rate. It raises the vibration around you. It
Mhm.
is what we call induction. So as your vibration rises, then you are rising the vibration of others.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So by raising the vibration of others, then you're helping the planet. You're helping this ascension process by doing positive work instead of leaving negative energy, a negative trail, weighing down the environment with your wrong thoughts, words, your actions. We also put Orgonite in the environment to increase the productivity of the soil, to
Hmm.
increase the energy going to the plants,
Right.
to purify the negative energies from so much stuff going into the soil that's impure, that's toxic to human life, to life in general. So
Right.
there's a huge process or program in Africa called Organized Africa. And that's what people do. They just go around putting Orgonite in the soil, around cell towers, and places where there's a lot of EMF and a lot of impurities in the soil. And this
Hmm.
helps bring the soil back to balance. Hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Protect you from all types of radiation, especially household. You know, many radiation in one household, microwave, TV, all type of radiation that we need to protect ourselves from. So it's very
Yeah,
useful to have one of these in your vicinity.
it is. It is. Like the ones that you have, those are beautiful to have, like in your office. Uh, Even the pyramid. I'm going to tell you, a lot of people
Hmm.
put the pyramid under the head of their bed. They put it underneath the bed so that while they're resting, they can receive that vortex energy.
Hmm.
So if you want to experiment with it, you could take a piece of Orgonite, put it in the freezer, and over it put a glass of water. And when you see the water as it is frozen, you'll see a vortex in the water, frozen, suspended.
Oh yeah,
How
I
about
never knew
that?
that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Also, if you, like, say, if you have someone hold your hand, okay, you put your arm out, and what it is you have your cell phone, put it on your ear, and that person will be able to push your arm down with almost no effort. But when you hold a piece of Orgonite, like, say, on your person, and
Right.
you still have your cell phone, your regular strength will return. They'll have great difficulty in pushing down your arm. This is because the cell phone, the cellular energy, it disrupts your synapses. And so as a result of that, um, we're constantly in a state of confusion, constantly being oppressed, like with depression, anxiety,
Hmm.
hypertension. These are the energies that are happening all around us. So Orgonite helps us overcome those energies.
Right. Right.
Yeah, sorry about my background. I'm in nature, kind of. I'm outside,
Oh,
but
you
of
good?
course there are other energies here as well.
Well, I might as well show 'em my organite pyramid.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
It had the
That
Merkaba in the middle.
yeah, that's a beautiful piece. That's in the future for Golden Circle movement. our company, we're going to, right now we're doing the personal devices. This is a 1.5 diameter device. I also make some slightly bigger, 2-inch in diameter for, you know, people who are like ghost hunters, people who go into extremely negative places. Yeah, they want something like that.
Okay.
So
So we're letting
next,
people know
I
that
do.
this right here is the one that you make. You know what I'm saying? They
Yes,
can get this
yeah,
exclusively from you, and you make these. So I think that should be known.
yeah. Yeah, that color is a powerful color. People like the pink, but I can do almost any color that someone might want to have, you know, as their personal color. Those are the home organite. Well, I would just say locational grid. So a quantum
Hmm.
grid, it could be like, say, if you go to your mother-in-law's house or somebody's home, put that up in the room that they provide for you. If you go to a hotel room, put that in the four corners. Make sure you don't leave them. But yeah,
Right,
this
right,
will make your, you know, because there's a lot of negative energies in places that we go to, that common places that we share, hotels, meeting
right.
places. So there may be negative spiritual entities still lingering there, and this grid will push them back, push them back. I had an experience once with a demonic force where it had possessed a young lady. And we placed a piece of Orgonite on her chest. And the beast inside her, it said, it burns, it burns. It cannot
Wow.
stand Orgonite. So, as a matter of, um, I don't want to say combat because that in itself is negative. When we consider doing uh, some type of opposition with a negative force, it should be
Hmm.
with love. Because you have to realize that negative being is an entity, a living being, just like you.
Right.
And it's going through its own issues and attachments and whatever. And
Hmm.
if you can pray and bring light to a very, very demonic, evil force, your vibration must go higher than that negativity in
Right.
order to be effective. So giving light to negative individuals is a powerful tool, not a weapon, but a tool.
Right.
Orgonite is instrumental in that.
Hmm.
It allows you to operate without the negative force being able to attach itself to you. Now, there are situations where a negative force can cling to you or
Hmm.
follow you or hurt you, influence you.
Right,
So it
right,
means that you can't think in terms of fear. Oh my God, oh my God. You have to resolve yourself to know, to understand. Nothing can harm you when you are standing in the light. The minute you exercise fear, resentment, worry, then you leave yourself open to negative
right.
attack. Yeah.
Exactly.
So it's natural. I myself, like I said, I've been a light worker, a Johrei practitioner for over 20 years, and I still can be overcome by panic and fear.
Hmm.
But I use this to help balance me, to bring me back, to bring me
Right.
back to a state of balance where I'm not overcome by that fear, where I can regain my composure,
Right.
and at least stalemate the situation, if not overcome it.
So do you recommend one having Orgonite while they travel too?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I would suggest that you wear Orgonite 24/7, that you have Orgonite in your vehicle, in your home, in your office. Uh, yeah, I think now is the time to have Orgonite by your water purifier so that that water becomes influenced by the vortex and ionized so that it's healthier for you. These are
Right.
many different tricks that you can use to increase your vitality by increasing the energy of the soil, of the water, of yourself. You know, all of these things are part of what is necessary in this ascension period, in this coming of the age of Aquarius. Now that
Right.
COVID-19 is here, you need something to help raise your vibration, raise your serenity level, to raise your peace of mind so that you can raise your immune system, raise your resistance to not only COVID-19, but whatever is coming next. And there are things coming next, believe me. Yeah.
Right. Thank you, brother, for that very valuable information. And can you tell people where they can contact you one more time? Because I know there's some people out there that need this valuable product.
Well, definitely. If you are on YouTube, of course, the Golden Circle Movement is the channel. In there is the link, in the description is the link where you can get the Orgonite, where you can meet with me on Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn. There's links there for that. There's a Facebook group if you'd like to join. That's all. That's popping right now. A lot of people are asking about what's going on right now in this age of COVID-19 coronavirus. So yeah, by all means, uh, check out the YouTube, check out the Facebook at Ezichiade, Ezichiade. This is my African name. It is Igbo for work for God. So that's how you can find me anywhere on the internet at Ezichiade. And,
Yeah.
you know, if you have questions, if you have a specific color, if you want to receive a distance healing session, by all means, you know, let me know. I answer all my messages as soon as possible.
So how much would one have to go by pans to get one of these?
That's an awesome question. So for this size, the top row there, that's $25. The bottom row there, that is $35. That's normally $50, but I would say right now for this live and for all of your viewers, our viewers, we're going to do a special now for $35 for the larger size. 25, of course, is for the smaller size. If you want to get the home units,
Mm-hmm.
that is a 4-pack for $50. So that 4-pack will protect your home from
Right.
EMF radiation, from spiritual attack, dark energies, negative
Mm-hmm.
energy, radiation from your microwave, your phone, and your computer, all the things that we use. So those are the three main products that we have right now. But in the next month and the coming months, more and more products will be coming out. So we'll be coming up with some new and exciting ideas.
That's amazing, brother. And you know the price is well worth it, and the product is well worth it too, because it also protect you. You know, $30 for protection ain't bad. Spiritual protection.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it's worth the investment.
yeah, definitely. When I make these, as I said, I'm a Johrei practitioner, so I have a home altar. So these devices stay on my altar and are blessed with light for night after night after night until it finally is shipped. So there are devices sitting on the altar right now receiving light. So that light is embedded in the molecular structure of the device, in the spiritual structure. Your ancestors want you to have this. That's why you're aware of this broadcast at this time. When you order it, it's for you. It is meant for you. We'd like you to have this and to share the benefits of it with all those in your family, all of your friends, all of your ancestors, all those that you have ever known and will yet come to know. We'd like your entire existence, all those within your spheres of influence,
Right.
to be blessed with light. This
Right.
light, it disperses negative energies caused by our thoughts, words, and actions. And so those things, as they accumulate in our auric field, we know of them as dis-ease or poverty or conflict with others. So as you receive more
Right.
light and release more of those negative clouds, you become lighter, happier, more healthy. Your health level increases. It's actually scientifically proven that your T cells increase. We used to do this practitioner work in an AIDS hospice. And at that hospice, four of the patients specifically were released from the hospice because their T cells were too high to remain admitted in the hospice. Once your T cells are at a healthy level, you can't be there because you're not dying. So these are people with AIDS. One of the patients lived an additional 7 years, healthy, long. I don't know about the other patients, but I have seen them. I'm in contact with them over these 20 years. They've had cancer, ovarian cancer. Now, you know, ovarian cancer, that's a done deal.
Right.
Leukemia, bone cancer, that's a done deal. They're still alive, receiving this light, using Orgonite. So there's definitely something to it. If you are a person who is on this path, if you're hearing these words, seeing these visuals, this is your time. This is the time. Your ascension is near, and you need Orgonite to make this smooth transition into your transformation, into your light body. Your spiritual essence is now communicating with your ancestors. They want you to have Orgonite for their benefit as well, because as you grow through your spiritual cord with your ancestors and all those you're connected with, they grow also. Do you have any more questions? What are you thinking?
Oh my bad, I had my mic on mute. I like how you
Oh,
mentioned
no problem.
the ancestors. And I was come to thinking that wasn't the Egyptian pyramid was an organite pyramid, or it had something to do with organic energy.
Say that again. I'm sorry, you broke up.
Say about when you mention the ancestors, you know, in ancient Egypt, right? The pyramids aren't they
Mhm.
built with organic energy?
And what about orgone energy?
The Egyptian pyramid ain't they built out of the organ pyramid
Yeah.
element? Well, I'll let you go ahead and elaborate on that.
Yes, yes. Well, Orgone energy, you know, this has been used for a few years. The person who created this technology, a white man, I should point out, an Austrian, Wilhelm Reich, they, the United States government, eradicated him from history because this technology has been proven to address cancer, tuberculosis, mental illness, many other seemingly you have to see a doctor type situations and pay a
Mm-hmm.
lot of money, have insurance. So Wilhelm Reich, when he was using this technology, he built shacks. He built shacks of copper and fiberglass, copper fiberglass, layered it up, and these shacks, he sat people inside there for hours at a time, and they felt lighter
Right.
and relieved from their burdens. And so the the American Drug Administration, the AMA, everybody, they came down on him. They burned 60 tons of his work.
Wow.
They destroyed all of the shacks. They arrested him. They put him in prison, and he died there. And that's a white man. Do you
Whoa.
understand what I'm saying? This is not like some trailer park dude. This is a guy who came from a privileged family. He was one of the elites, and they destroyed him. Have you ever heard of Wilhelm Reich?
Right. The founder of the Orgone energy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I read on him today as we were going over the topic.
And for those of you who have, you should leave a comment, Wilhelm Reich, so that we let people know where this came from. This is not a white or black thing. This is a spiritual thing.
Right.
Put Wilhelm Reich in the comments so that you alert people to let them know about Wilhelm Reich. Any case,
Okay.
uh, in the 60s, his students they 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 made his technology portable by using the copper and using originally fiberglass resin, but this is polyester resin. The idea is using the organic and the inorganic material. It by physics draws these fine energies to the device. By using the quartz, it transmutes those energies that are negative in polarity to positive. It is then infused into your aura. By that infusion, it induces or causes an entrainment of your
Mm-hmm.
consciousness to that frequency, to the frequency of the quartz crystal. And because of that, it is consistently a positive tool in this age of negativity.
Right.
So Wilhelm Reich was onto something, and it has been suppressed and is even being suppressed to a degree today. But
Right.
because of freedom, freedom fighters like yourself, you're bringing this out. Um, it is Wilhelm Reich, Wilhelm Reich. Uh, let's see, Reich. So his first name Wilhelm, Wilh, no, yeah, E
Mm-hmm.
Wilhelm, Wilhelm Reich, Reich. Even I need practice. But the important thing is that that knowledge is out there. The words are out there. People are becoming aware. And as more people become aware, medical science, medical uh, fascism will no longer have the hold, the control. The control. over our nation, our world, as it has for these centuries, these 3 millennia. Yeah,
Right.
it's been like this in this age of darkness. This, they call it the Kali Yuga era, and this is the age of depression and darkness. But we're coming into the age of Aquarius, the age
Mm-hmm.
of enlightenment, and this is why now the indigos, the crystalline children, are bringing this forward. I
Right.
feel you're an indigo child yourself. Your awareness level, your communication, you're definitely an indigo child.
Thank you.
And
Appreciate it.
I also once again would like to express my deepest gratitude, my heartfelt gratitude for this audience, for this opportunity to express these ideas in this forum. Thank you for this opportunity. I appreciate it, El.
Oh yeah,
Thank
brother. It's
you.
my pleasure. To bring like-minded individuals, divine-minded people to spread truth and knowledge to humanity. And you the man for that today. And I
Thank
appreciate
you.
you.
In,
Oh yeah.
in in the practice of what I do, I often bring forward the understanding of Namaste. I use that
Mm-hmm.
even though I teach a Chinese study in Tai Chi and Qigong. I use this Indian practice, this word, which means the God or the light in me acknowledges the God or the light in you. This
Right.
is, I think, the most profound statement that someone can say to someone. I acknowledge that there is God in you. No matter what you're going through or what level of negativity you may produce, there is still
Mm-hmm.
God in you. And I acknowledge that.
Right.
Yeah,
And I appreciate that. Really.
indeed.
And
Thank
I want
you.
to let the people know too about the Orgonite pyramids and the Orgonite products. You have to make sure that they are real, because there's a lot of fake stuff on Amazon, right? And we got the man here, we got the source here today that you can get real, organic, quantum Orgonite,
Yes,
handmade,
my shop is
especially.
it's on Shopify. I will have a shop on Amazon soon, but it is on Shopify. That link you will find all over the place. You'll find it in the description in any of my YouTube videos, but we'll make sure that you have that link so you can get the Orgonite.
Right, right. And
Thank you.
let them know where they can contact you at one more time.
Oh, okay. So the shop is Golden Circle Movement dot myshopify.com.
Hmm.
And so also if you go to my YouTube, the Golden Circle Movement, there's a playlist about the Orgonite. Ooh, pardon me. There's a playlist about the Orgonite, and also in the description of any of the videos, you'll find the link for the Orgonite for the Shopify store. But also, I'm in Marketplace right there on Facebook too. You
Okay,
can find me right here on Facebook.
okay. Cool. It was an honor having you today. Even though we had a little technical difficulty in the beginning, but we came back and
Yeah,
got it right.
sorry. Yes, I appreciate that. I appreciate your diligence.
Oh yeah, it's my pleasure, bro.
Thank you.
And we
Yeah,
appreciate all the people that tune in to the Universal Humanitarian Show, where like-minded individuals come together and spread truth and knowledge to humanity. And today I have my brother, creator, Ezichi Adi. Did I say that
yeah,
right?
that's right.
All
You got it.
right. Oh yeah, it was an honor to have you today, man. Dropping this knowledge on the people about the important healing benefits of Orgonite, what can
Thank you.
protect you physically, mentally, and spiritually. So it's a very valuable product to have around and in your home or your vicinity. And I thank you, brother, for coming back once again. And we're gonna end the live like this. Peace.
I appreciate it. Namaste.
Namaste, brother.